Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Today I'm giving you guys my episode 64 predictions for Dragon Ball Super. The fusion of Goku, Black, and Zamasu is gonna be here, so let's go ahead and get right into this. And I have something a little special that a lot of you might have missed. So, as always, hey, it's me, Goku. Now, I think this, because I was to download this online, I think this is actually subs from the Crunchyroll version of Super. I don't have Crunchyroll at the moment. I'm going to get it, but I do think that it looks a bit different, so I think it might be from that version. That's just maybe I might be wrong. Notice Goku Black here actually having a really weird hair color. I saw this preview when it aired live, but I didn't have any subs until right this moment. So he says, Black Zamasu, you may be strong and immortal, but it looks like you're running out of steam. The thing is like in the last episode, was Vegeta not trashing Goku Black, or was Goku Black not trying? Because Goku Black seemed to be like, yeah, this guy's out of my league now. Like, well, not really like that, but he was getting trashed, and Goku appeared to have been stronger than Zamasu as well, so Goku Black is not immortal, but Zamasu is, so he shouldn't really run out of steam necessarily. Maybe he can get tired out, but he's not going to be taking any damage. Looks like there's going to be some, maybe a threat here with maybe some sort of, I guess, crisis with her in danger. This shot could really be anything, to be perfectly honest with you, but we'll have to wait and see. Looks like she was falling off of a building there. From here on out, it's time for our payback. Now let's just backpedal to this really quick. Here with the Goku Black copies that, I mentioned had a different hair color here, I'm noticing that they do look a bit off. And well, well, actually, they don't. None of them even have a Patara earring. Actually, that's really weird. Wait, so okay. Is it maybe just an animation error? But the thing is, like, not only does he not have a Patara, he just got a weird color to him. So is it just like a multiform or something else? What else does the preview have in store? We'll have to see. And whatever's going on here, the thing is, we usually have, when I do my preview prediction things, I usually do have a summary or a synopsis of the next episode for you guys. Today, as I'm recording this, I have nothing. I can't find anything for this episode, but I do have a special treat later on in the episode. Zamasu, I'm going to seal you away. So he's going to try to use the Mafuba in that Mafuba jar that supposedly Bulma has glued together by now. Don't underestimate the strength of mortals. And it looks like there's more clashes between the two of them here, but not much to say. I'm very curious of what this rift is here. Maybe they're going to, I don't really know what, like, is it to an alternate dimension? Is it going to unleash a power? I'm not really sure what the rift could be, really. As you can see, it's just normal Goku Black as a Super Saiyan Rose. Interesting enough, I'm assuming he ripped it open with this Sai. So maybe this rift and those copies of Goku Black have some connection. I don't really know. It's kind of hard to say at this point. So we're going to have to see what the episode kind of has in store. Are they copies of Goku Black, or are they other alternate versions of him? Are they going really balls out with this? It's hard to say. What we get here is, we knew it was coming because a lot of us had seen spoilers. This is the fusion between Goku Black and Zamasu. Revere him, praise him. Fusion Zamasu's explosive birth. They are really trying to be very holy and godlike with this title, and I like the feel of it. Revere him, praise him. That is a powerful sounding title, if you ask me. It's very interesting that they would name it like that. Probably because of how high and mighty Zamasu and Black act, because they are gods, in fact. But a god in Dragon Ball usually doesn't mean shit, let's be real. And this form, hands down, guys, come on, you know it's going to mop the floor with Goku and Vegeta. Don't miss it. And that's the image right there that 99% of people are going to use for a thumbnail, including probably myself. Some people even did it for the review to spoil it for everyone, but you know, the day after, people just need to watch out on the internet because the spoilers are always going to be out there. You just need to watch out for it. And that's the end of that. So let's talk about this. Honestly, this is an interesting predictions because I feel like there isn't a whole lot to say. I kind of went on the roundup here, gave my thoughts on what was going on. I kind of talked about this in my review yesterday, my insanely long almost 50-minute review of the episode and discussion with you guys. What was I kind of thought was the reason they're going to fuse. The main reason I feel like is just because they are outmatched. It's quite simply that they were outmatched in the last episode. And what was it back here? They said that you might be strong. You may be strong and immortal, but you guys are running out of steam. You know how Goku says that. The thing is, like, Goku and Vegeta both appear to be stronger than Zamasu and Black. Now, maybe Goku's not stronger than Zamasu. It's still questionable on, did Vegeta in the last episode surpass Goku? Because it makes sense just by the way he was training in the time chamber. You know, the room of spirit and time, and he just blew it up out of sheer training. And what was Goku doing? Sleeping? Resting? I mean, it would make sense for Goku to have been surpassed by Vegeta here. So I'm not sure, but what's going to lead them, I don't think that it's anything other than the fact that the combination of Goku and Vegeta is just way too much for these guys, and they have to fuse. That's just the bottom line for me. As for the Mafuba, is that actually going to get utilized in the episode? I think that's an interesting thing to talk about. Because, number one, the jar could be destroyed again. And then what do you have? This could be a situation where maybe it was utilized and it failed, or Zamasu is maybe familiar with the technique, or, you know, Zamasu Black is familiar with the technique for whatever reason, of course. And they're like, okay, we have to fuse and not let these guys get this attack off. We got to be fast enough to stop them. It's probably not going to be that, but I'm just spitballing here. I'm sure they try to use the technique or the jar's destroyed. I don't think they're not going to use it, like, or at least attempt it. Maybe they will later. But as for this fusion here, I mean, I talked about this. Is this going to take off their Zamasu's immortality? Is this going to be an immortal being? Probably not. Logically speaking, because the wish would kind of get all messed up that Zamasu had, which is what a lot of people have been talking about. A lot of people in my stream are talking about, and even I thought of myself that I mentioned in the stream. It would make sense for the fusion to kind of take off immortality. Not only because you're fusing a immortal being and a mortal, you would have some of that immortality reduced. Maybe not all the way or something. It's a little weird to think about. Either that or the wish is nullified, because when you do Potara fusion, it's a whole new being. It's not Zamasu anymore, and it's not Goku Black. It is whatever they're going to call it. So the wish for Zamasu to be immortal, should theoretically be nullified. Is that going to be the case? I don't know. Maybe there's something with the Super Dragon Balls. I really have no idea. But I have a feeling that it's going to be nullified, and a lot of people think that as well. So it's just something a lot of people think of. No one person came up with this theory, guys. So let's not go ahead in the comments and start throwing shade around. But the little secret that I had, I extended this for way too long, but the little thing I had here was in the Dragon Ball Heroes commercial that played during this episode. Goku has a Potara earring on. One of the Supreme Kai's Potara. This, to me, even though it's just a video game, it's just a video game, but in the past, Dragon Ball Super has teased stuff before, and followed up with things that happened in Super. We had Zamasu alongside Goku Black in the Heroes trailer, way before it happened in the anime. That's where it first appeared. And here we have Goku with a Potara earring. I am 100% confident at this point that Vegito is in fact going to return to defeat Zamasu and Goku Black's fusion. Without a shadow of the doubt for me. And I might make a short separate video on it. And if I do, you know, and it seems redundant, I apologize. But saying it here, I feel like it's more important to put it into its own video. But without a shadow of the doubt, Vegito is returning to fight this fusion. And I want to know your guys' thoughts on that. The fact that it's in a Dragon Ball Heroes trailer, which is just a video game, but in the past has revealed stuff. Super Saiyan Blue was initially being revealed in the trailer for Dragon Ball Heroes. It didn't show the blue hair yet, but he was transforming into something. And that's what led into Super Saiyan Blue all the way back in 2015 with Resurrection F. And it's going to happen again here with Vegito. Most likely Super Saiyan Blue, unless they get some crazy new hair color. And that's going to happen. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll end it off there so it doesn't linger around for too long. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think I'm right about the Dragon Ball Heroes thing? Let me know what you guys think down below. But other than that, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. And of course, I'll catch you later.